and I would like you to rank them 1, 2, and 3, please. All right, here we go.
These classmates are forward thinkers. Enrolled in a leadership course at Centerville High School, students are providing input on what they think a portrait of a graduate might look like. Just like any focus group, students are asked their opinion about a product. And today, that product is a Fairfax County public school education.
So rather than thinking about where we are now, where do we want to be? Because we have a huge county, right? We have so many schools. And
where do we want to be? This is the same question posed by members of the Fairfax County School Board. The board is seeking input from teachers, parents, students, and community members through listening tours, focus groups, and surveys.
It shows that the superintendent is ready to hear from everyone and she wants something to be done for the good of her students.
If a school system can determine the necessary attributes of a future graduate, says School Superintendent Karen Garza, then teachers of today can chart a strategic plan toward that goal. A strategic plan impacts teacher instruction and assessment, as well as student learning and self-advocacy.
So we thought that leadership is important because we need mentorship and we need people to be our role models.
To think about the future, students begin by digging into the recent past. What are the biggest societal changes in the last 10 years?
Bully awareness,
gender roles,
social media, mental health,
technology, environment, obesity, and family units.
And school being school, one question leads to another.
Given those changes that we just talked about in society, what are the 3 most important skills that you're going to need in that real world in order to be able to address those changes? A lot of you talked about technology, these changing gender roles, bullying. How do you deal with that? What are the skills that you're going to need as adults to be able to deal with that?
And the reason why adaptable intelligence is so important is because today when something happens, it spreads all across the world.
What made you pick that one?
Well, we picked originality and creativity. You have to pop out and do something different than all the other kids are doing.
Introducing these skills at an elementary level, they become ingrained in students, and it becomes an expectation that students learn more in school than just math and science. They learn how to apply skills.
The final question, if students think adaptability, resilience, and self-advocacy are important skills, how intentional is their school in teaching these skills?
So what you're saying is that students, to be a self-advocate, they need to go on Blackboard instead of having their teacher tell them what to do.
Just to clarify, we don't mean that Centerville is necessarily doing it differently from other schools, but they're intentionally doing it, meaning they're choosing to do it.
Focus groups provide valuable information to organizational leaders because patterns may emerge that suggest further analysis or potential change. Former biology teacher Demby Banbury, who now directs the leadership program at Centerville High, as well as the Student Government Association, says this hands-on exercise may come down to stars and wishes.
We want you to write down something positive about that question, something positive, and then for the same question, we would like you to write down a wish. What do you wish could be done differently within Fairfax County?
Once we've established what the skills are that we think we all need to learn for our graduates, well, are we teaching those or not? And if we're not, what can we do better? How can we change our assessment system? How can we change the way that we teach and the way that students learn in our classrooms every day? That's the real promise of Portrait of a Graduate.